All right, guys. So the reason CGB and I have decided to do sealed again instead of draft like we had planned is because there is the open coming up. They've finally announced that they're going to be doing an open for limited, which, you know, I couldn't be more excited about. I hope they choose to do more of these. They are a bit pricey, but here is a link to a lot of the information, which if you're watching this on YouTube, I will put in the description. Let's take a look, guys, at the value. We're waiting for CGB. We just did a co-op, so he's getting ready. Your entry fee, which is why CGB will be joining it, I'm sure, is the cool Phyrexian Vorinclex. They've come out with a couple of, I think this is like the second or third Phyrexian card, and they are always really, really sweet. So you'll be getting this altar with your entry. Whether you like that kind of thing is up to you. 18 or older to participate. Keep in mind, guys, that is important. Recently on social media, there is a dad petitioning Wizards for his son who made top 1200 and is not allowed to participate in the tournament because he's not 18. So it's not a Wizards thing, that is a legal gambling thing. So keep it in mind. You know, it's part of the rules. So your fate is sealed is the title, catchy. You actually have two options for day one. You can do best of 3 or best of 1, similar to draft formats. So I think the overall, I'm gonna have to do the math on it. And I'm planning on actually doing another video in the next day or two with all of the math breakdowns, because I've just kind of glanced at it. But it feels to me that you're in order to get into day 2, you either need 7 wins or 4 wins in the best of 3. It feels like, to me, it's a little easier to make day 2 in best of 1 than it will be going 4 wins in best of 3. Yeah, because you have to go 4-0 to day 2 here versus having to go 7-2 in best of 1. It's tough.
Why is a woman playing the Pokemons?
Thank you, guys. I appreciate the hype train. But I do think that the best of 3 has the better gem reward. Again, this is something I'm going to have to do some math on myself. I just kind of opened this up for the first time and I'm checking it out. So I like best of 3 a ton in limited, but unfortunately you can't decide based on what pool you open. You have to decide first. But I do believe on my initial analysis here, guys, that if you're more interested in day 2ing than you are actually making your money back, then we're a bit more interested in best of 1. Versus if you're just in it for the EV as is for that day, especially if you maybe can't play the next day, then I'm thinking best of 3 is a better value. But I will produce another video in the next day or two breaking all of this down for you. All right, so the event is February 20th for day 1, and then day 2 the 21st. Make sure you guys check out the link and check the deadlines, because I have had people day 2 and open and then sleep in and miss their games. So make sure you guys check these things out. Day 2, guys, if you get 7 wins in day 2, you are getting $2,000. And I think it's about $35 to enter, you know, in gems. 3,400 gems, which is $30 to $35, depending on how many gems you're purchasing at any one given time. It also looks like you only need to go 5 wins to get an invitation to the March of Strixhaven qualifier weekend. So it does, if you go 5 wins or 2 losses, so you have to go 5-1 in order to make an invitation for the next day, which isn't too hard. And then in order to make all of your money back, let's say you did best of 1, you got 2,000 gems back, so you're still short 1,400 gems, and then you get your money back at just 1 win. So you can go 1-1 and then go 1-2 and make all your money back. So getting day 2, it'll be pretty easy to ensure that you then make your money. Also, another thing to note, guys, is that price does include 12 packs automatically. So you are going to get to, if you day 2, you'll automatically get to keep all the packs that you open as well. So if you're collection building, it's not the worst. You know, definitely factor that into your EV. But we'll talk about that in the next one. Hello.
And it's me, CGB, back again. Hi, everybody.
It feels like forever since we've seen you. You've been gone so long.
Did they miss me? No, they were in good hands. They didn't have time to miss me. It's okay.
We went over a little bit of like the rewards and structuring for the open, and I'll be doing like an EV evaluation because there's a best of 1 and a best of 3 format, but the prize structure is very, very different. So we talked about that for a little bit.
Interesting. What was there a quick synopsis?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna have to do some math on it, but it looks like if you're trying to day 2, best of 1 is easier. If you are trying to get more value and like more gems as a return and potentially be able to make more gems, best of 3 is going to be your option.
Okay.
I
think from
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll probably stick to best of 1 just because I can.
Best of 1 seems easier for more inexperienced limited players as far as the prize structure goes.
Yeah, inexperienced. That's me. I got this.
All right, so we're actually going to be playing on my account this time, guys. CGB's out of sealed tokens, so we've done our job there. But let's go ahead and jump right in. We'll start to build a deck. We're going to build it a little bit slower than before. You know, kind of talk to chat, CGB and I will just chime in and just try to build the best deck we can and just, describe some of our thought process when building these decks. So that way, if you do decide to play the open and you're from his channel and you don't play much limited, you'll have a better chance.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan for sure. Am I watching your stream to do it?
Oh, no, I will screen share with you. My bad.
Yeah, the reason it didn't work with us earlier is because if I screen
The
shared,
video, yeah.
it like hid your camera. Yeah, but since nobody needs to see me, then fine.
All right, you should be good.
Yep, I'm good.
All right, so we've got some really interesting cards here. For those of you guys who play a lot of Constructed, I'm sure you recognized Shadow Down of the Scalds and Tybalt's Trickery.
Yeah, I recognize Tybalt's Trickery from somewhere.
We do have 2 really good green cards. Joran, God of Winter, is very nice in the snow deck. We got the Realm Walkers pretty handy, and Crippling Fear is very good. I think Ascendant Spirit is not going to be good in Sealed because you're not going to have enough snowlands because you're only going to be guaranteed the 1 snowland per pack and they'll be off-colored, potentially. But again,
That's too bad.
Your rares don't dictate where you play, so. All right, what are you hoping to play, CGB? Do you have any favorite archetypes in Limited?
Yorian.
I don't think he's
80 card deck.
80 card limited deck. I'll do my best. You're definitely a 41 kind of guy, aren't you?
No, actually I'm not. It's 40 when I'm 40. I mean, it's the blue. I like blue and I like control stuff, but I haven't played a control deck in limited in a long time, and I don't even know if it's still a thing you can do. But I was the person who back in the day tried to get a deck with 3 or 4 circles of protection and 1 fireball.
Oh goodness, we almost have the exact same deck. Look, Maja and Fall of the Imposter ×2. Didn't we just play that deck?
Ooh. It worked out really well, and we have Showdown this time.
Yeah.
You seem to have Showdown every time I watch you.
Apparently. One of the things I like to do, guys, is scroll straight back to so we look at the rares first, and then I scroll back to the multicolor cards because they're the strongest, and they're usually signposts for, what type of archetypes you can support. Now, you might not have the cards to fill them if your colors aren't deep enough, but it's definitely a good place to start looking. What are your initial thoughts here based on what we're seeing?
I'm already falling in love with Naya, and I'm looking for some kind of a tribal theme to go with the Realm Walker. Humans and warriors work with Maja, so I'm already remembering the good times of Fall of the Imposter and Maja just dumpstering everybody in our sealed from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was a beautiful sealed pool for sure. One thing I will say that when I was scrolling very quickly through red, I did indeed see double Demon Bolt and a Squash. That is some really, really good removal for a sealed pool, and I'm already in love. So I feel like there's no way we're not playing red at least on a splash capacity.
Yeah, it's looking good. Would you ever run Tybalt's Trickery? I have to ask.
I don't think it's playable in limited. I'm gonna.
What if you counter their bomb and you turn it into their piece of crap 2-drop, right?
I'm gonna guess no.
It's very much a content play. I think chat would love it.
Oh,
I think
true.
they'd like it. I'm the devil. I'm the devil on the shoulder being like, just do it for content.
For content. Well, we can always, you know, build the deck to the best of our abilities, and then we don't actually have to run it because it's, you know, half educational, but then we can meme it up as much as we want.
Okay, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Although at the end, I also don't want to meme. I like winning a lot.
Black cards here, guys, Feed the Serpent, Dogged Pursuit. Mostly, you know, our multicolor cards and our rares were leaning us towards Naya, but you know, it's always good to cover your bases and make sure you don't have any super hidden gems in your other colors. Black doesn't look very deep, although the quality is pretty high. But let's take a look at blue. Behold the Universe, one of the better commons in the set. We have the Raven, which is nice, Raven form. I'm less so on than a lot of other people. Avalanche Caller and Realm, fine.
There are some sweet snow cards, but snow, everything I've seen says snow is so hard to play.
Yeah, it's better in draft because you're seeing more packs, and there's usually 1 to 2 drafters that are playing snow. So it's a bit better, but yeah, sealed is difficult because you're guaranteed 1 snow, and then there's a couple of other common slots you can get, like the shimmering eyed snow. So you get like guaranteed 6, maybe 8 max, probably.
White looks kind of mopey.
It does look kind of mopey. I mean, we've got the Iron Verdict, the Starnheim Courser, and the Braggart, but other than that, you know, it's kind of meh. We have a bear, which is fine. Die Hard Bird is surprisingly good, actually.
Yeah, especially with Showdown, we can get it pumped up, and we have the other. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, the Green-White Saga.
That's what we did last time, and we got them pretty good. But we could also consider white to be our splash card if we wanted, splash color. But honestly, other than the removal, I'm not in love with red either. I mean, the Hulk and the Firewalker is good, but the rest is pretty eh.
Interesting. Maybe it's just mostly green. We've got 2 Recluses. We've got a bow.
Vandal.
We've got a Veil. Do you run Jorn without like blue and black card stuff? Yeah, I mean,
I think so. Okay. So we can run our snowlands regardless, and he'll untap those, so we can cast things pre-combat and then cast more or hold open combat tricks, which is really nifty. He also is basically a 3/3 vigilance for 3 on his own, which is fairly strong.
Okay.
He's certainly not as strong as you know, if you have the flexibility to use him for his other side, or if you have a ton of snow synergy, but we'll have some snowlands for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel like we could play Crush the Weak in red because it seems like we got a lot of 3 toughness or ways to make our things bigger.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if we're a little light on playables too, typically I like to put these kinds of things in my sideboard, especially because it's sorcery speed. So you can't like set up blocks very well, and if you attack into them, you're not necessarily guaranteed that they will block in such a way that's beneficial to you. But
okay,
it's, you know, definitely something we can consider if we have the room. It's a great sideboard card if you're drafting. You want to just try to build this Naya deck and see how it goes?
Yeah, let's go for it. Let's see how it rolls. Is there another page to the right, or is this where it ends?
There's some multicolor cards.
Oh,
so
okay.
The double Bloodline Pretender is really nice. It's a good solid 3-drop that triggers every single time we create a human warrior token. Would be pretty spicy.
I remember that. That was pretty good.
We might also want to consider a pickaxe if we're going to be pretty deep into 3 colors. It helps ramp you, it fixes your mana, and I did notice that unfortunately we don't have any dual lands that ended up in our colors.
That's rough.
We did get a utility land, which is nice, but it definitely doesn't help us much.
I'm trying to read the Veil. You just name a color. I guess Veil is not a dual land, but it's nice if you're 3 colors.
It's definitely nice. We're going to be running it for sure. You just name whichever color you don't draw, and you're very rarely punished. I mean, you could be in a situation where, you know, you draw mono green and that, and you're like, well, we need white because that's our secondary color, and then you end up drawing white but not the red. That feels kind of bad, but it doesn't happen too often. Vandal is a really nice card, has overperformed even my expectations. I was in love with this card from the set, but it hits sagas, it hits auras, and there's just so many things. It hits vehicles. Highly recommend. Recluse is fine. I think he's better in this set than most, even though he's confused. His butt is where his face should be, but
Yeah, he's a backward spider.
I'm just kind of
Lots
throwing.
of 3-drops.
Certainly, and it's a very 4-drop heavy format typically, so that's kind of interesting to see. Just kind of throwing in all the playables, and then we can then go ahead and see where we end up. We can get the snowlands later and decide how we like them. So the Maja is double white, which is a bit tougher to splash if we decided to stay mostly red.
Yeah.
Here's our 4-drops, Vanquish, you know, a fine 2-drop bird, diehard bird. 2-drop? That's kind of it. So now we can take a look at what we've got here. 51 cards.
Okay, nice 60 card deck going here.
I tried to get you to 80. Couldn't quite make it there.
Good, solid effort.
Someone's asking if I'm not high on bow. No, I put the bow in. I mean, I think all of the artifact, as long as you're casting them with a creature, I think they have fine value. It's pretty reasonable. So what do you think about looking at all of our playables in these 3 colors? Do you think that there's one color that's more splashable?
Oh man, I would like to say that's white, but like you said, it's hard to splash the Maja, so it seems like we should run more white than we should because that card was really good. And I don't know. Maybe I have it stuck in my head how good that was, especially with Bloodline Pretender, but I really want to run it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we don't, you know, our white is not very deep, but with the exception of our red removal and the Scalds, our red is honestly not that deep either.
Yeah.
You know, Firewalker, Hammer, Berserker, you know, these 2-drops are pretty mediocre themselves. So we could trim the red in favor of the Maja, just keep Skelds and burn spells.
I think I like that. I think that's what I would start by doing.
Okay, well, let's trim it down and see what that looks like. Let's remove some of the things that are, you know, less exciting. And this is a 4-card splash, which is very reasonable, especially with cards like Pickaxe. And we have a Shimmering Veil. We also have Horizon Seeker, guys, which allows us to dig out our splash color.
I like that. Like some fixing with my splashing.
Certainly, and it puts us at 45 cards as well, which isn't bad. 16 creatures is about on par, 17 if you can count the Elven Bow. Make sure you guys are including your things that create creatures or get creatures back out of the yard. They kind of count as creature count as well.
I'm not sure what the cut should be. I'm curious what you think.
Yeah, Blizzard Brawl is interesting. It is a little tough. I mean, our 3-drop slot is pretty packed. I think the Bloodline Pretenders are going to be pretty powerful for us. Because these 2 are warriors. These make warriors.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about human. I didn't even realize all the warriors.
Human warriors. Shapeshifter. Human warrior. Oh yeah, we're definitely naming warrior with these double Bloodline Pretenders.
Does that direct us away from any cards like Story Seeker or the Recluse, or is it not that big of a deal?
I think it makes it so that way we're more likely to want to cut the Recluses over other potential cards.
Okay.
I kind of like being in this, you know, 15 to 17-ish creature range with a deck like this. Another thing I will note though, guys, is we don't have any on-color removal, so the red is really important. We do want to make sure we keep things like Pickaxe in if we can, with so little fixing. It would be less important if we opened any duels, but we have, what, 2 removals in green-white, right? The Verdict and the Blizzard Brawl?
Yeah, and the Imposter kind of, but it's a slow removal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was so nice though when we had 2 of them. It was pretty spicy. I like the idea of keeping all of our 2-drops and even our Raptor, so that way it makes sure that we can cast the Fall of the Imposter on 3 and get some good tempo value. So I'm kind of leaning towards cutting the Recluse or 2. The Mammoth Growth is an okay card to run if you have room, but it's also a fine card to cut.
Bow, maybe the bow keeps the Recluse from being essential.
Yeah, I agree with that. And you can also just go ahead and stick the bow right in a 4-drop slot as well when you're like viewing your curve, because you're not going to really want to cast that without the creature. We're getting closer. 43 cards.
I wonder if chat has any strong recommendations. Ah, man. I can just see it now. It's the Arena Open. I'm competing for money. Chat, build my deck.
Yeah,
that's for the brave.
I mentioned earlier I'll go back and get the Snowlands. Someone was talking about them.
Yeah, Jorn obviously gets more interesting with the Snowlands that we have. And if any of those are also like duels that produce the blue or black, maybe we actually could cast the other side for some reason. But I can't think of what it would be.
He's also a snow permanent, which helps for Brawl.
You
know, not great. We'll see how many snow permanents we have. We've got currently 2 in the deck. Not great, but there's no reason not to run the Snowlands. Yeah, I think this is going to be our strongest version of the deck with some cuts. Someone in chat is suggesting Simic, but our blue is definitely not as strong as our red or green-white combo. It's fine, but there's nothing exciting in it, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
I think black is better than our blue. We've got the Crippling Fear, the Serpent, way down. Yeah, we've got some nicer stuff in black, certainly. Okay, cuts, guys. Snakeskin Veil is an okay cut if you can't find anything else. We do have a lot of creatures as well. We still have 16, so potentially cutting another Recluse. I guess this is also only fine.
Our bow is also kind of a creature, so
yeah. So I had
fills that spot.
Yeah, I had counted that as 16. So now we are down to 15, including bow. You
really like the pickaxe? Like that's a big one to you?
So I actually haven't really ran very many of them, but I also haven't needed to. I haven't had 4 splash cards with almost no fixing before.
Okay, fair. We have the Horizon Seekers. That's
certainly a fixer.
Yeah. You do want to make sure it can get in there profitably. So it's a good reason not to cut things that could help it.
Yeah, I guess if we're ever, trading with it and then getting a land out of it, we feel pretty good about it. I think that maybe we can be a little greedy and cut the pickaxe. We'll have to be a little bit greedier on our mana base, but I think that's okay. I also think the Snakeskin is a decent cut. It's nice for protecting a couple of things, but we don't have that many creatures worth protecting.
Yeah. I agree. It's kind of a low impact pump spell overall, and we've got a better one. And we have Fall of the Imposter.
Agreed. So do you like Braggart or Corsair better? I think those are maybe our 2 weaker cards. How many creatures are we at now? 8.
There's a weird thing going on watching like your stream that when you like quick hover over something, it has the properties of something else.
Yeah.
So that's really funny.
It's a known glitch. I can't even log out now.
Wait, why are we looking at My Little Pony? Oh, you have to log back in to fix it. I see.
Yeah, so you just have to leave the game builder. It glitches out after a while, and then you have to just log out. It's been happening since the release of the set. So the Braggart...
Do you think that
Go ahead.
I was going to ask about the Braggart because I haven't played much with it. Do you think it's something you want 2 of?
It's pretty greedy. Our curve isn't too high, so I don't usually mind keeping it. But I think all of our 3-drops are honestly better. Except for maybe the exception is maybe the pony.
I've seen you do some pretty amazing things with some pretty mediocre flyers.
The Skelds and the Fall of the Imposter being able to trigger an evasive creature is definitely a reason maybe that we should consider the flyer over the braggart. I agree with that. Wait a minute. Now it says we're at 39 cards.
Wait, does that mean we cut something we weren't supposed to?
I think what that means is it was glitched out and we were already at the appropriate amount of cards. Let's see.
That'd be nice, but now my paranoid side wants to look through every single card for the card that got cut that shouldn't have been.
Yep. So we're at 23, so that's perfect now. So let's take a look. I agree with your idea here. So white, not missing anything. Except for a snowland we'll put in. And we will head to the red. Put a snowland in. Doesn't look like we're missing anything. I mean, I like Cravenholk and stuff. I don't think it's necessarily worth destabilizing our deck anymore for. Green. We cut the spiders of our own accord.
Yep. And the veil.
And the growth. And I think that's
Did
it.
we cut Mammoth Growth?
Yeah.
I don't remember cutting Mammoth Growth.
I think it was one of the first cards I cut.
Oh, okay.
You want to try to put it back in?
Oh, I don't know whether we should or not. I don't know. I don't know what card I would put back in, to be honest.
It's tough because our removal is so premium in our red slot. And I like a pump spell from time to time, but I think our other spells are just much stronger. Chat is suggesting the Dwarven Hammer. I mean, I think Dwarven Hammer is fine, but again, I'd like to keep the red as light as possible because, you know, I just don't want to be stuck with a bunch of red cards. We are pretty minimal on the fixing, especially because we cut the pickaxe.
All right, bring the pickaxe back. That's the solution.
Oh, wait, now it says we're at 42 cards. What the heck?
We added the snowlands.
Oh, it didn't autofill so 10, 11, 12. That's awkward. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yes, you're right. Okay, so yeah, we could... What did we put back in? Oh, that's right, we cut the braggart. We can put the pickaxe back in to help with our fixing.
Boom, baby. A win for the pickaxe. Are we running any of the off-color snowlands to cheat like you do?
I think it's a little too important that we curve out, and we don't have enough things to justify wanting snowlands, right? Isn't there just one card? Blizzard Brawl?
Yeah. And the Yorn, untapping them. But yeah, that's all. Not a big deal.
All right. I think this is our deck. So let's go ahead and take a look at our deck mana base. So it looks like 10, 10, and 4. And we're pretty evenly spread white, green. Okay. How many sources do we need for red, guys? So we have pickaxe and 2 Horizon Seekers in the deck that will help us fix for the red. In addition to the Shimmering Veil, which is 4. So we have 4 sources without having to run any more than 1 mountain. So we have guaranteed with 1 mountain, we have 5 red sources. That's pretty high.
I'm not sure. Seems good, but I'm always like nervous I won't have it when I need it, especially being removal. I'm like conservative on mana stuff. So yeah. I trust you. I trust you.
Maybe
my mana base is in your hands.
Maybe 6 sources is enough? And what does that leave us with for forests and plains, right? So 6, 7, 8 plains and 8 forests? Plus the inside the deck things that could fix. I think that sounds right.
All right.
That bit on the greedy side, but I like it.
All right. Now, before we play it, to get those sweet, sweet draws you want, you have to buy cosmetics for all the cards.
No. That's... Oh my goodness. I have 1 cosmetic. Does that count?
Yeah, you win. You win. 1 cosmetic should do.
Gosh, that's so many cosmetics. That would be so much money. Someone's saying the Seeker can fetch. Yeah, so I counted the Seeker and the pickaxe in my count of how many mountains we were running, right? So the pickaxe, 2 Seekers, right, can fetch out our lands, the Shimmering Veil, and the original mountain that we need to play in order for the Seeker to work. So we have 5 just as is. And I chose to run 1 additional. That was how I broke that math down. All right, let's give it a try, guys.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
I was telling people before you got here that we did 7 wins and 6 wins with our first 2 sealeds, and now that we're doing prep to help people, we're gonna for sure scrub out.
Say that no matter what we're doing.
That's true. I'm a nervous like person.
You set the bar down here, but you don't realize that like you are the 10. It doesn't matter where the bar is.
All right. So we've got some things. No 2-drops, unfortunately, but we have 2 of our main colors, which is important. 3 drops and Fall of the Imposter. What do you think of this starting hand?
It's a gambler's keep, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to ask for more than 2 lands, especially your 2 main colors. Play or draw. To me, it's always a keep, but we definitely need to hit a 3rd land or we're dead.
Yeah, I love stuff like this. Let's do it.
We're definitely missing Wolf. That's a really good card that I wish we
Oh
could
yeah.
see.
I'm gonna miss the draw a cardness of Wolf. That card actually bailed us out so many times.
It lets you keep these. We never didn't have it, guys.
Tron.
Maybe I did sign up for that streamer account.
Yeah. See, you are the 10.
So we're gonna go ahead and probably just Bloodline Pretender, naming warriors. Almost everything in our deck is a warrior. And then depending, because they don't have a ton of removal in this format, in these colors, we could follow the Imposter or Braggart if we play get another land. Vandal is a really nice backup card, to be sure.
Wait, you have the Black Lotus for a pet?
I do.
I won't ask you to defend it. You do you.
So I bought it with gold.
Yep.
And it's one of the only cosmetics I have bought, other than the only other thing I've bought is the Extra Life sleeves.
All good. All good. I just noticed, just noticed. It is a lovely pet you have there.
It's really pretty. It annoys me that you have to click on it to open it every single time. I really wish you didn't have to.
Wait, you don't get 3 mana every turn for clicking on it?
No, I wish you
did.
You
should. That is truly a disappointment.
I agree. So I was really hoping for a land there. Because if we could fall the Imposter, well, I guess, what do you think? Do you think we should fall the Imposter here and then like slowly lose the race, or we could Bloodline Pretender, we can bolt it?
I don't know. I like the Fall the Imposter. I would try to line up the bolt for when we can do a double spell turn. And the other one that I would consider is just going double Pretender, but yeah.
I also like the Imposter play. We get a little in trouble if they have like a fight spell.
I also like I've been thinking about this a lot, that because it bleeds into Constructed sometimes. The way that Masked Vandal works, you really want to resolve as many chapters of your saga as you can before putting anything in the graveyard, because then they can Masked Vandal your saga, right? If they have a Masked Vandal, I mean.
Okay. So this is actually kind of nice. They're going to let us kill their creature, and then we still have this Demon Bolt for backup. So I like I guess just the Realm Walker. Or we could play the Pretender knowing that we've got Realm Walker behind it and just get maximum value on our Pretenders.
Yeah, I think Giant Pretender beats are looking good.
I mean, they are very high in life total, but they're not going to be able to attack us back after our next turn, I mean, so we're not too far into the race.
And these could be these Pretenders could get huge.
They could.
I'm really curious what all these foretell cards are, though. There's one.
Okay.
Should we have thought about that one before attacking last turn? I wonder. I don't know.
Maybe. It's a little tough to play around, to be sure.
Yeah. It always gets you eventually, but interesting. Just something to think about.
Certainly. So we ended up hitting our land. So what do you think our best play is here?
I don't think any of their creatures are worth a Demon Bolt. And I guess I want to draw out their removal before I play Realm Walker. So I guess the Boggart? I would get down.
Either that or the Pony and hold open the Demon Bolt. Should a fight spell or something occur, right? Because Demon Bolt's an instant?
Yeah, that's true. They did foretell a card, and the foretell fight spell makes sense. Okay, I can buy into it. I'm into it.
It also stops their 1/1 from attacking and getting any free value.
I honestly forgot that Demon Bolt is an instant.
Yeah, it's tough. There's a lot of interesting mechanics in the format. Sometimes I just forget to foretell things because it's just a mechanic I'm not used to. All right. And I was really hoping they wouldn't attack with that. What do we think, team?
Oh man, I really don't want to Demon Bolt that.
I don't either. But blocking with the Pretender and the Corsair seems bad.
It does.
Well, I'm wondering if they have a pump spell. I feel like if they did, they would have attacked with both.
You could throw a double block and try to get them to use it.
Well, we don't even need to double block, right? We would just
that's true.
We would just single block.
Extra. It's just extra tasty looking, you know? Like, how could they resist killing both?
I'm hoping that they will have it. And we can always, if they pass priority back, we can choose to all right, so now the question is do they have the 1 mana spell? I think we have to play into it. They don't have a pump spell and the 1 mana spell, right?
Got him!
Best of both worlds, baby.
Bravo. Well, then they had the big booty cat.
They do indeed have a big booty cat. I think maybe we should just Realm Walker.
Yeah.
And see what happens. There.
Yay, land.
Don't like the idea of using the Masked Vandal. They have some really good lockdown cards, to be sure.
Every time I see that cat, it is a problem.
It is. Honestly, it's definitely overperformed. I think it's going to be one of the cards I'm going to talk about when I do like a reevaluation of my initial set reviews. You know, it gets played on me a lot, and I am always unhappy about it.
I didn't play a lot, but I watched Limited in like some of the pro events. The Wish Coin Crab. Do you remember that card in a limited format? Like, it reminds me of that. It was just like 4 mana for a 2/5, but it was so good.
We're not attacking with the Pegasus just because we're losing the race. I like holding the land in case we can draw the Maja.
Okay.
And this allows us to play warriors, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious what we're going to do when he attacks with the Rootless U.
So what does that get back right now? Anything? Oh no.
So it doesn't get back
That's
anything.
huge.
It lets you dig in your graveyard for something. That's helpful. Not a warrior, but it's certainly helpful. Puts them on a little bit of an awkward clock. I like that.
Uh-huh.
It will kill... I think if they would have had another 6-drop, the fact that they played a worm means, you know, they're a lot less likely, I think, to play multiple worms. So the Rootless U probably will not get them anything. When it dies, they can go into their graveyard or into their deck and find something.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I like playing the Fall of the Imposter and putting a counter on the Starnheim Corsair to hold theirs back.
Start making a bigger flyer, yep.
Well, that, and they might be willing to trade their flyer into ours, and then they can go in with the little 1/1, right?
Yep. We're missing the snow permanents for the brawl right now.
Yeah, definitely a tad bit awkward. But we also only have, what, 3 or 4 snow permanents total anyway?
Yep.
Oh, that's annoying.
Oh boy.
But that is okay. We take 4.
We can blow that up with the Vandal, right?
Absolutely.
Do we have a creature in the yard?
We sure do. We can actually just fight it too if we wanted.
But how's that enchantment work? I need to read it. I think it's one you want to exile because they can play it from the yard or something.
It certainly is, yeah. It only lets them get other auras back, which I think they had one early on.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know which character we would want to put that on, but I do agree that Vandal here is the best play. I'll be really sad if we never hit a warrior off of our Realm Walker, though, with how many we have. Next turn we blow up the snake, and we're in a really good spot. Board-wise.
The other thing I see on your streams all the time, why are you drawing all these land?
We have a flood emote special for it.
Suppose it's to be expected.
Right.
At 27-7, I don't know if we can attack at all.
We could potentially use the Pretender to fight like the Guardian and then attack with the Braggart and offer trades with the Rootless U. If they get something off of the Rootless U, then we'll feel bad. But I think if they could get something, they would have offered a trade with us earlier.
Think you're right.
So I think we do have room to be aggressive here. Also, I think that if they had a combat trick, they would have attacked us earlier too.
Yeah, it makes sense that what they're sitting on isn't very relevant.
Wait a minute. Oh, I totally
We
misplayed
didn't get
this.
the bonus because of the snow. No!
I thought the bonus was only the indestructible.
Ah, me too. Me too. I
Okay.
missed it too.
That was a misplay. Big time. Oops. I thought it got +1/+0 in a fight, and it's indestructible if you have 3 snow permanents. Oops.
It just goes to show we can read these cards a million times and like stuff like that happens, right?
It's, you know, got a lot of text for a fight, and it's a reasonably new format. Oh no. Does this mean we have to trade with the pony? I think we do.
And then they can get an aura and put it on the spirit.
Well, yeah, they can get another one of those auras. Oof.
I guess it's not that bad, and it's at least 4 turns to find something else.
Yeah, taking 4 is pretty rough, though.
Yeah, I don't think we can. I think you made the right play.
Yeah, if we would have just killed the stupid flyer instead of wasting our removal spell, we would have been fine. That's very awkward. I felt like we had good attacks there if we kill this the Guardian, so that's 100% my fault, guys.
We're just ratcheting up the difficulty. No big deal.
Yeah, lulling them into a false sense of security. Oh my gosh. We are flooding out.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Oh no. This does feel bad. All right, so I think I want to attack with the Braggart, because if they block with the Guardian, it's fine. If they trade with the U, then we can start getting in with the Bloodline Pretender. Oops, no, certainly not all of them. And we don't need it on blocks.
I think it puts a counter on it, right?
Yeah, it's a +1/+1 counter.
Oh, okay.
So it will be able to deal with the Guardian. Like, the Guardian can bounce it this turn, but not every turn.
Yeah. It's funny that we offered it, like, basically to trade for their 1/1 flyer, and they're like, nope, you're at 7. Not gonna happen.
No, their 1/1 flyer closes out the game in 4 turns. And even if we find a removal spell for it, they then get a 1/1 back. So, I mean, this is 100% my fault for not killing the pony. It's a warrior!
We did it! And it can shuffle the deck, which is pretty sweet. Look at that!
We got a removal spell on the top.
Game on.
All right, so I like the idea of attacking with both.
Is there a way that they put a pump spell on this flyer and kill us next turn?
I mean, there is, but what can we do about it? Just attack with the 2/2?
Yeah, we can attack with the Story Seeker and just make sure we get to squash. Am I crazy? Chump attack?
You're not crazy, but the nice thing about this is if we do let them do that, we actually make it so that they can't double block on the Bloodline Pretender, which is nice, actually. Double blocking on the Bloodline Pretender is probably our worst case scenario, I think. Two blockers. All right, that is not important, but we lose a dude.
Find nothing. Nothing.
Please find nothing. Yay! We were right. They played the snake. So if they have lands in their hand, I'm wondering if we could race them, right? Because we can
pretty close.
Squash the Guardian, and then it's hard.
I mean, that's super gutsy, right?
We'd have to hit the warrior. Oh no, no, no!
That sucks.
You have to block with the Vandal. Oh, that super sucks. Okay, so now we can kill the flyer to buy ourselves more time. Because we only are hitting them for 9 damage.
Yeah.
Putting them to 12. We also can't attack them if we don't kill the Guardian. I think we have to squash the flyer. It's an instant, so we'll go ahead and hold on to it so that way they can't attack us this turn.
Hopefully they'll try to like throw a +1/+1 counter on it with the changeling, or try to just try to do something to go for lethal here. Got squashed. Now they get another 1/1. Yep. No! No.
We have bow. We've got lots more removal. Verdict is not nothing.
Okay. You're telling me there's a chance.
Tiny chance. These are long, hard games, guys. I think we have to verdict that, right?
I think so.
I want my mommy. I'm gonna hold these in case we draw Maja. I think we just pass.
Okay, we already played the Brawl. We don't have anything else like Brawl, right?
No.
That requires 3 snow permanents? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
No.
I mean, to be fair, they're also holding 3 cards. I think we're dead even on mana, which is pretty
Yeah.
funny.
May we have more flood emotes in chat? The amount of flood emotes do not currently match the situation.
Hello, Pone. I forgot about the raptor. Okay, okay. We did need to draw a creature there because they are actually ahead, right, on the board. I'm scared. A pump spell or something,
Yeah.
we're in trouble. Oh, they're outdrawing us on creatures.
We're gonna draw Showdown.
Oh no! Showdown would be
Not
good.
like this.
Okay, so... Oh, they didn't attack. Oh my gosh!
Oh god! This is like torture.
Okay, we don't have that many left, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
It doesn't matter.
There's
It
only
doesn't
4.
matter. They'll find us. They always find us.
Okay. There's only 3. There's only 3 more land. They're not attacking, so that's good. Okay, we definitely need to draw something scary now.
Yep. Showdown and 4 spells. Boom.
So now they just tap down one of our creatures. We have 3 blockers. We take 4 damage. We are now dead.
Yep. All we can do is bluff.
Yep. And hope they don't alpha.
They're too scared. They're too weak.
I mean, if we do have a removal spell in answer, then they would be in like a awkward spot. We would be able to kill a lot of their stuff.
They don't have the guts for such an attack against the master of limited MTG. Never mind.
Oh no! We tried so hard. We are dead, right?
We have lost.
They just drew 3 creatures and we did not. They saw through our plan.
Our plan of pretend these aren't what they are.
You know, if we had drawn a fight spell that I didn't punt, we would have been fine because we still would have had the 4/4 pony.
Yeah, I think so.
And they would have not had a. They would have been. Oh God, I'm dumb.
Sometimes you have to learn those lessons the painful way.
That was painful. I don't mind getting punished because it does make you learn. I honestly thought it was +1/+0 and fight indestructible with 3 snowlands. That was a big bummer. But that flood at the end was, whew.
I don't know how I'll ever mentally recover from that.
That was tough. That was certainly tough.
I'll never be able to play limited.
They just went creature and got a little too wide, you know? There was really nothing even we couldn't deal with. Sad. All right, what do you think we are doing here?
I mean,
I kind of like just playing the shield. Oh, actually, maybe it's just the fall.
Maybe. No love for the courser.
I was thinking about it, but yeah, maybe the courser's nicer, and we're willing to trade the Story Seeker with the Berserker. And if we draw another land next turn, we could potentially go Imposter and Shieldbreaker, which is really nice.
Okay. Yep. Trying to read what that card does.
Do I not have the card game?
Oh, no, you do. I'm just slow. If its power was 3 or greater, you get something when it dies? Weird.
Yes. And there's not too many things that really, like, make us worry about that. The utility land is nice. It makes it so that way we get a little bit more life gain. So we can afford to take some beats. Do you like putting this on the pony?
I don't know. I guess so. They don't have any flyers yet.
Yeah, the only reason I would usually say possibly not is just because puts all of our eggs into one basket, right? Like the pony's already the bigger target that they would like to remove.
Yeah.
Do you like blocking with a story seeker here?
They must have a way to get it back, right?
Maybe. They are running green, so we could potentially take the damage if they are hoping to remove our Fall of the Imposter. Maybe we play around a Vandal.
Yep. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yep. Avoid trades, don't get vandalized.
Wolf is great.
We jelly. We jelly.
I'm gonna put this on the story seeker, I think.
Yep, diversify.
If we keep the forest in hand, it allows us to play around a Skullrend if we want to keep the Skelds. That means we also can't foretell the Demon Bolt. Or we can
Do you think that card is popular enough? Do most people run it if they have it?
It's pretty popular.
Okay. That's tough because it does mean that if we draw like the land for Scalds, it's kind of
I agree.
We don't have many lands on the field, so we might not get to double spell. Oh, it's awkward.
Okay. I like that reasoning. Yeah, I think I'm going to attack with the pony because we're not blocking, right?
Doesn't look like it at this point.
Because we really want to get the trigger off the Fall of the Imposter. I'd rather take an extra 3 damage than allow them to Vandal it away.
Yep.
We have multiple ways to get lifelink later. And
We're going to need one of those red sources, though.
Ooh, gross.
Oh, man.
So, I think we actually kill the elf now instead of the wolf.
Because of the elf-themed saga.
Yeah.
Although it's looking rough.
It is indeed looking rough. This is a really good rare. We're not able to play our saga, guys. No!
Are we using the land? It's like our only play.
There's no reason not to at this point if they have the Skullrend. The third saga is really bad for us, the third part, because they'll just attack and kill everything.
Yeah, we lose the game then. It'll be fun.
And these elves will now trigger and get demons back. Ugh. Maybe, do we try to raise them? I think the answer is no. Oh, so hard. They have 4 elves.
Oof.
Ouch.
This is looking bad.
Agreed.
I mean, we're going to lose the creatures to the saga next turn anyway, right?
Yeah, we'll lose one of them, right?
Okay.
So we could crack the stronghold, and that is -4, -4. I think that's our best option. Okay with this. Oh, actually, maybe I should have attacked with the Shield Berserker too. Awfully nice of them to let me.
Because it had vigilance and they don't want to trade anyway before they get their elf bonus.
I thought that they might trade the 2/2 elf. Oof.
Oh man.
Yeah, the Feed the Serpent was really nice icing. This is a great deck for a sealed pool, guys. I don't know how they have so much stinking value.
They just ripped like, is it mono green too? Or there's black.
There's
But
black,
I mean,
yeah.
they ripped a heck of an elf deck.
Yeah, they have
It's better
a
than the
lot.
standard elf decks I've seen. All right. 0-2, back against the wall. Deck has to do its thing.
Oh, 2. That is not good. I think this is our better deck. Like, of the 3 decks, I think this one's the best.
Shows you what can happen.
Yeah, I think the first game we could have gotten there. I mean, the game would go a lot longer. We have no idea what kind of bombs they could have potentially drawn, but we were down to the last 10-ish cards in both players' decks. I feel like if I had just fought that pony instead, we'd be good.
Maybe. But we gotta let it go. See what we can do now.
Okay.
Oh yay, Blizzard Brawl.
We have Blizzard Brawl, but we have a Seeker for our showdown. And we actually have 3 mana instead of 2, so it's a little bit less of a...
And we're on the play. Seems good.
Yay, come on. Hopefully we can get... If Seeker trades and we trigger and get a red source, I'll be pretty happy.
Oh yeah.
That was a heck of a elf deck, jeez. Hard to ask for a better curve than this. Certainly.
Mono red. My nemesis.
Oh no.
This is mono red. They play mono red, mono red, mono red. Have you not heard the mono red song?
I have actually. I don't remember it sounding
good.
so much like the Nightmare Before Christmas song though.
Shh. Original content. Shh. You don't need to talk about that.
Oh, why hello there.
Whoa. Okay.
This does take green. Awkward.
Very.
I am gonna trade with this. Yes, we drew green. Okay, so I has plan.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to attack, and they're not going to block because they want to keep that on board, right?
Yep, because Berg is the word.
Yeah, and then we'll do this. And then I think we just 2-for-1 ourselves and brawl it.
I mean, it's not 2-for-1 because we got the replacement card, so we're good. Totally fine.
Or it does double boast, right? Creatures.
It does.
So maybe we could just do the bolt and just bolt it next turn and not play the Skeld.
I don't know what or how they're going to punish us that hard next turn.
Exactly, because they don't have we traded for the boast, right?
Right.
Whenever you play a spell, you gain more mana. So they're going to go to 5 or 6 mana. It does allow them to ramp a fair amount if they've got some cheap stuff.
No, they have to play a spell to do it. So they have to tap lands to make the mana. So
yeah,
it depends like what combinations of stuff they can do.
So up to 6 mana, I would say, right? Because they're going to play a land, so that's 4 land, and then they play their first spell for 3 mana, whatever it may be, gives them another land, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can wait, right?
I think so.
Okay, let's go ahead and foretell this.
Chat's scared. They want to kill it. Classic chat. Oh my. A pair of rares that work together very well.
Oh my gosh. It's quite a lot.
Yeah, they got their value.
Okay, so...
Can we kill that freaking Berserker?
I think we can. Because
Bow makes a 2/3, right?
So if we Skeld and keep the green open, oh no, it's next turn whenever you cast a spell, it gets the +1. Oof. Two, three. We could bow and fight.
Yeah.
Right? So we go one.
Are we also bolting Berkey?
We can't do both.
Okay, we have to kill the Berserker. Like,
yes.
Free Dragon is bad.
Oh, actually, we can do both. I thought this was 3 mana. Oh, it is.
Nice.
Oh, it's 3 mana to equip. Okay. We can do both. Sweet. Okay, so we bolt. You're right. I thought it was 3 mana. That's way better. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That was a good turn.
Wreck your rares, Mono Red. Wreck your rares.
Yeah, we don't need rare cards. Get out of here.
Mono Red and Sealed, please. Please. How have they ever played another color in their life?
Are we bouncing or taking through or trading?
I mean, trades are just good when we have Showdown, right?
I think so.
I think so too. They probably have some kind of a weird combat trick, but you gotta make them do it. Oh, and trample, nice.
Yeah, run amok can be scary, certainly. I think we should just.
Can we Courser? We can Courser though, and no, we can't.
We can't do
need
both.
an untapped land. My bad.
Even if we had an untapped land, we'd still be off, right? By 2 mana or by a mana. Or
Scald first, because we might hit 2 lands.
What would we be able to cast? I was trying to decide what mana to keep open, but couldn't think of anything. Play the tapped land.
Mm-hmm.
Also, now I think I'm happy to trade the Seeker, or maybe we just hit the Vault Robber. Ooh, Demon Bolt, gross.
Okay. So they must. It looks like they plan on attacking, which means we get to play the Verdict. If we play the Raptor first, we can put counters on it.
I like that. So if we decide we want a Verdict and the Raptor, that's 4 mana. We've got 3 mana left, and then we throw away the Vandal. So we go Raptor first, and then Bloodline Pretender. Maybe we should have Bloodline Pretendered first, but I think we wanted the counters on the Raptor.
I think so.
Warrior still, I guess, even though we have a Pegasus.
Come on, Warriors, come out and play.
And then kill the Berserker. Put a counter on.
To block the 2/1s, we could buff the Pretender.
I like the Pretender because there's a shock in the format too, and Demon Bolt kills both of them anyways. But this will play around a shock.
To your mono red deck, please don't draw exactly 5 lands and then do all kinds of awesome stuff for the rest of the game. Thank you.
They did have some awesome rares.
Yeah, there's the land drop we were looking for. Sorry, I didn't mean us.
We're still doing okay, thankfully.
Does the bow go on the Courser, do you think?
Yeah.
Makes all of our creatures good against the 2/1s.
Yeah, agreed. Someone's saying it's pretty crazy they managed to be 1 color and sealed. So you've got to imagine that the rest of their deck is just can't be that good, right? Because there's a single color shouldn't be that deep.
Mono red mages don't care. They don't care if the color is deep. They don't care if they're good. They just mono red mages go burr. End of story.
Do you think we should put this on the Raptor or the Bloodline Pretender?
Raptor. I like the Raptor. Caw.
put this on the Raptor as well. We'll play around Demon Bolt.
Okay. All right. Battleship assembled.
And then next turn, we probably just... I think we wait. And then next turn, we probably crack our utility land and gain some lifelink and get out of danger.
Yeah. Is there a steal your girl card? There's a steal your creature in every set, right?
There is. There's whatever it's called, Active Treason-esque card. It's 3 mana. Doesn't really do too much else. So, you know, as long as we gain life next turn, which we will, we're gonna have lifelink and vigilance. We should be fine. Okay, they drew something.
Embercleave?
Question is how do we want to go about doing this? They can only be one combat trick. There's no... Is there a red trumpet blast in this format?
I think there is like a +1/+0.
Yeah, it's the bad one, right?
Yeah, it's terrible. They must be playing it. They're mono red.
If that's the case, do we want to do like this? And then the most damage they could do is like a Remuk?
Yep.
Now, if we our bird is first striking, so that shouldn't matter. They won't be able to Demon Bolt a bird. At most, this should be like 5 damage to us.
Yep.
I think if they kill the Bloodline Pretender, I don't care that much. We have first strike.
Okay.
We have first strike.
Got him! Mono red doesn't read cards.
Good.
This is a fact.
Good job. That's actually, yeah. Excellent. Okay, so now we crack the utility land. I think we should just put it on the Pretender.
Yep.
It gains us more life. And on Bird Jesus, we'll attack them with everything. Reason not to. We gain so much life. Yay! We even talked about the Demon Bolt, saying that with first strike we would be fine against it.
Why weren't they watching the stream and listening? They clearly need to watch the stream.
It's more just that like the card we thought of that would mess us up just happens to be the card that they drew, which is crazy. Their deck was nuts.
Played it the way that they did. Yep. That was crazy. They had 2 rares and 2 Demon Bolts that we saw.
Yeah. Two red rares, two Demon Bolts. That's nuts.
I think I'm more likely to play sealed now that I know I can still farm mono red and sealed. I've come to realize that like you need a good nemesis, you know, it keeps you going. And if I can wake up every day and say to myself, there's a red mage out there that I need to make miserable, like that gets me down into the studio, turn on the camera, let's go. You know what I mean?
Keeps you waking up in the morning.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Love it. I'm scared. I think this is our best of the 3 sealed pools we've done. I'm worried it's going to do the worst. We can do it. Let's go.
Let's go, team. Mono black?
Don't cast a 2-drop. You don't have one. You're too slow. Oh, sad. They did have one. Okay, we'll do this.
Quick, tap the Black Lotus for mana.
I wish.
I'm going to make that joke a lot now that I know you have the Black Lotus pet.
I think I like playing the God. What do you think?
I mean, Seeker might not have many chances to get in, and we might want to go get a land next turn.
It's true. And if it trades,
we didn't have any snowlands to untap yet, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
There's only 3 in the deck, I think. Slivers, thank you so much for the first time sub, love. I owe you guys some gem draws when we're all done with this. I won't make YouTube sit through it. Oh, that card's great.
It's a good thing we get to go get that mountain.
Yeah. We won't be able to use it yet, but we will soon. What is our play? We can hold open the verdict. So if we play the forest, we attack, we tap double forest to do the thing.
Yep.
Activate ability.
Get a verdict and a birdie.
Mountain, play the bird. And then now we can verdict on their turn if we want, or do you think we should just do it now?
I feel like this play is incredibly face up. Like, if they know the format at all, this looks really obvious from the way we tapped. So if we know we want that thing dead, I think we should do it.
There's also a village rights in the format, which could potentially give them more value as well.
Oh, yeah.
And that card's hard for us to deal with. And then now we can Demon Bolt if we choose. We could potentially Brawl. Like if we could play the 3/3 and Brawl. Oh my gosh, you have another one? Goodness.
You got a feisty one. Mono, is this another monocolor deck? It looks like it.
It might be craziness. They're definitely attacking again. Thankfully, we have the utility land, so, you know, our life total can take a bit of a dip.
Dip. We also drew a lifelinker.
Yeah, so I like life linking and bolting their thing. What do you think?
I like it a lot. Let's do it.
That thing is a pain for us to deal with. And also happy to just attack. Yeah, unfortunately right now there's no best of 3 sealed, but there will be for the open, which is interesting that they're going to support a best of 3 sealed, but then not introduce it in draft for us. Do you like trading here?
I mean, I think there's a chance we draw something to get rid of the 3/3, and then we have a good like kind of counter race thing, and we might just Blizzard Brawl the 3/3 with the Horizon Seeker anyway. So I think if we're going to hit the opponent with the Story Seeker, we should hang on to it.
Agreed. We gain more life in the long term. I was, hmm. 2 land. We're close to a really good play. I do agree that we should kill the recruiter though.
Should we not? Should we just attack with the 3/2 and fetch a land and brawl with it after, and also play a 3-drop?
Yeah, that's not a bad play. Should we attack with a bird too?
If it's not going to block, it should probably attack.
Two blockers. Damage.
So Chad is saying to brawl first. We learned this the hard way. You don't get +1/+0 without the snow permanence.
So if we pay 2, we've already played a land this turn? Oh, 2 damage.
No.
Never mind.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we have not played a land this turn. Okay, so we can fetch another land. Play said land.
Play Jorn. Jorn Snow.
And brawl away their threat. Yeah, I was trying to look for a line where we could like Pretender to make it so we could brawl on our own, or I was looking for a line because we had enough to where we could have cracked the utility land and brawled, but we didn't have anything that would not still be an X3 unless we played this first, took another turn, and then next turn cracked the stronghold and did it that way.
Yeah.
You get Snowland from Boast? You can if you have any. It's sealed though, we don't have any. Hey, that's a nice card.
There's a card you can draw.
Ooh, I like just casting this. Very interesting.
Naja? Didn't know we still played you. Do we want to, though? We might want to play all the cards off our showdown next turn, and we don't have enough mana to do that.
Well, we should still cast the Bloodline Pretender this turn, right?
I mean, if we cast a card off the showdown, then we don't lose all of them. It's like basically we're going to end up losing at least one of either Masked Vandal or Shieldmate.
Shieldmate, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So we just play the Shieldmate then?
I think so.
And this way the Vandal could potentially hit something next turn?
That is, if they set us up for that, awesome. But yeah, it might make their turn awkward if they wanted to play something like that.
They found another color. Oh crap!
Well, we're in trouble now.
Their hand might just be chock full of red removal.
Yeah, it's just 4 Demon Bolts. Oh no!
My gosh!
What a hacker! There was no playing around that.
You're right, there wasn't. Okay, so...
Yep. I don't know what does 3.
I feel like Maja dies anyway to any kind of removal. So let's put it on the 2/2 here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Extra things. We're at 8, so we want to start looking to crack this stronghold and get a good swing in at some point. And they're at 9, so I mean, oh, that's true. If we put it on the 3/3, we were playing around way down. Or on the 2/3, I mean. Yeah, I will probably get punished by that. Sounds like something I would do. I was mostly thinking of like the shock, and I looked at their snowland count, which is 0, because it turns into a bolt if they have shock.
Yeah. Not punished. Give yourself a round of applause.
I like not being punished.
Oops.
Oopsie what?
See, the sequencing, right? Couldn't we have buffed it with the creature, with the land?
Oh, yeah. If we had played warrior, you're right.
Don't name shapeshifter. Got it.
Should we crack the land and gain some life?
Probably.
And we put it on to like maybe the Vandal and the 3/3 and don't risk attacking here just in case they have something scary?
Yeah, I was trying to think, is there anything that could ambush and kill it? And I think you said that there's a black creature that can do that.
There is, but it costs 4 mana unless it's 2 mana if they have it foretold. It's 2 mana.
Okay, I see.
This certainly gets us out of danger.
7 life, pretty nice.
Yeah. I don't think we want a demon. We could squash just to protect the Maja from Bolt, but I don't think that's right.
Because of Scalds. Oh yeah, now I remember. For some reason, that one made my brain explode.
Oh yeah, because it was off the field, so it's hard. It's easy to forget that we have the trigger. Okay.
Oh, see, how is that not cuter than the infernal little possum?
I mean, the possum is just so cute.
I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
Trying to think of. Oh, I know what they could have. Now they've got the 4-drop, right? That does the thing. So we give them the 2/2 and not give them the Vandal. They didn't even boast it. So that's definitely what they have. I almost blocked it with my Vandal.
Got him.
And now they are dead on board.
It appears so, and they're tapped out.
Woohoo! All right, we're almost out of the danger range, guys.
Well, yeah, we're almost at the 50-50 locked in. This next match is crucial. Absolutely crucial for saying we're 500 or better.
Oh goodness. Our preview, could we average all 3 of our runs together? I feel like that's
Manatee. Manatee. Is this your Manatee?
I don't know. This is a greedy keep.
How...
We have no green mana. What do you think?
I don't know either. How many Manatees can there be?
Our deck is 50-50 green-white as far as sources and playables.
And we're on the draw.
And we're on the draw, and we got our splash source, so if we draw red removal, we're looking good. So more than 50% of our cards are good.
Yep, easy Tron. Easy Tron.
It's fine. We still have several turns. The Vandal we don't want to cast for a while anyway. The same goes for the Imposter, right? I like these plays more. Okay, that's not helpful.
It's getting cringe.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
We're gonna draw white or red spells or green land. Just like
the pickaxe! The pickaxe, it was always planned this way. It had to be this way.
We never didn't have it.
I'm gonna get some sexy saxophone music on, because this is easy street now, man. Fixed our mana. It's nothing wrong anymore.
So I actually think I do want to trade the shield mate here. They'll block to make us not make another thing, right? It puts a body in the yard for the Vandal, which I think is good.
Okay.
And then now we've got a board. They don't have a board.
And we have 1 green mana someday. Yeah.
Oh no. How can I
remember this card.
How can I kill that?
It has to tap, right? So
ooh, this exiles, which means they can't protect it.
That works too. Okay.
That is nice. Okay. So we're gonna go. This.
Yeah, may as well play it first, yeah.
Put the counter on to. I'm wondering if we should put it onto the 1/1?
I'm afraid of a Demon Bolt too.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
I think we should put it on the 1/1. I think we get blown out if we put it on the 3/3.
I think you're right. And there's a stick. Oh no, there's a stick. So yeah, we put it on here and then we equip the pickaxe?
The pickaxe to the token, yeah.
Yeah, and then we just offer trades. And they can Demon Bolt either, but we get to attack. Frostbite. Oh no, we played around the wrong spell. Oh, but they did it before combat. So this is
got him.
This is still not great, but I mean that thing is still scary.
No, this is perfect. I mean, we're going to exile it soon. We're still at 20 life. We got back on the menu, boys.
Yeah,
you know,
we got the green mana. Hitting them was very key because we needed the green source, which they probably don't know. They might play a bigger creature, which would stop it from exiling.
All right, putting the saxophone music back on. Easy street. We got this. Speaking of bolts with the name demon in them.
Right. Do we want to attack?
Do we want to bolt the 3/3 out of the way? I mean, they're not going to block anyway, right? Will they?
I mean, if they block, then we just bolt the predator, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And that's just better. I agree that bolt is the answer. Oh, we got the mana. Okay, so here we bolt, and then when they sacks to make his guy indestructible, in response we verdict it. That's the answer.
And in response, their head explodes.
Right? It's indestructible unless they can't sacrifice an artifact or anything, right? Sacrifice another creature. Woo. Okay. Okay, we're back in this, boys. Let's go. We have no green mana again, but... Oh, I guess... Yeah, now they also can't play a creature.
Yeah, dead predator.
Poison cup.
Cup got poisoned. I mean, Nomad does have a point. That we could have just let the verdict kill it, but...
Well, the problem is if they play a creature that's larger than it.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't leave them an option.
This is kind of sketchy. But they did just poison cup. So...
Okay. Okay. Let's rumble.
Alright, I like this. Yeah, we can certainly rumble now, right? Because we put the Fall of the Imposter onto...
Oh, it can't block either, right?
It doesn't matter if it can block, right? Because we put the counter plus the pickaxe on it.
Oh yeah, now you're just embarrassing the poor manatee.
Yay! Woo! That was scary at first. That dragon almost gave me a heart attack.
Even record, baby. Even record.
The worst is over. Oh, I don't know if I didn't tell you, but we, after our last one, you were like, yeah, I'll talk to Gina, and if we're interested or whatever, I'll let you know. So we played, for about another hour, and then I was like, okay, well, I think I'll, end it here, save some time for community night another time. And then I came back to my computer an hour later, and I had a message from Gina going, I came for community night, but I guess you're gone. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, she did tell me. She ran downstairs to be like, is there Among Us? So I know she's hoping for some Among Us.
Oh yeah, if she wants to play, we'll definitely play tonight. Do you think this is a keep with the Seeker?
On the draw? That's so rough.
On the draw is even better, right? That's how you draw into your other land.
All right. I don't know. Yes, the gamble.
Seeker's not gonna get removed, clearly.
She's got the heart of a champion. Got all these uncastable cards.
Shh. It's fine.
This is fine, guys. Everything's fine. I'm sure they won't just lightning rod kill the Horizon Seeker when they see you on triple green.
Yeah, they probably will. But I mean, and we drew a Vandal. That's a castable card.
Yeah. We could have a 2-mana 1/3 on turn 4.
Hey, it makes it so that way we can technically squash for 2 mana if we draw red.
Oh, dude, there you go. The Vandal's gonna get that Pretender.
Yeah, so if they kill our Seeker, right? So that's our worst case scenario.
It's all coming together.
It was just a beautiful plan. Bow is 3 mana? Yes, it is. But we probably want a Seeker, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, we've come this far. There's no turning back now. Oh, stop touching the Seeker.
We got our white source, that's okay. I think we just want to Vandal, right?
I think so. I
like Vandal. And it's a good blocker for next turn. If worst case scenario, I'm hoping we present blocks and they like cast a run amok or something. That'd be pretty spicy. Or they can
I predict our opponent casts Goldspan Dragon.
Oh gosh. Shush. Stuff like that doesn't happen here. So much mana.
But what are they doing with it? All they did was play an Usher. I don't think they have very much.
I agree. They only had 1 card plus 1. Yeah, so they got 2 cards. We're in a good spot.
They'd probably trade for your showdown right now.
Hope they don't have an extra Scald. I think we just play Pony and sit.
You're planning to Verdict the Hulk?
Yeah, or when they attack, like just keeping Verdict open, I think for any sort of combat trick that they could potentially top deck is relevant.
Okay.
We could even like feign, oops, get back in your spots. Misclicked, don't want to attack. We could also feign like a double block or something on the Hulk. And then trick them into doing something.
Ooh, I like it. Getting tricksy.
So the question is do we think that they'll have a trick if we were to try to double block with the Courser and the Bowman?
I mean, they have to, right? Unless they just want to trade the 4/4/4/2/2 flyer, which maybe they do, but I think we just take it because we have 4 playable cards and they have maybe 2.
We do have, right now we have 2 playable cards.
Well, assuming we'll get there, you know. Yeah, you kept this hand assuming it. I'm allowed to assume it too.
And we have this lifelink, right?
Yeah.
It's a little tough.
I think they'll do something. I think we'll end up verdicting. I think we'll get the blowout. I believe in us.
I think that they're going to have a trick. I also believe in us, because there was a stick earlier. Show us the combat trick. Or it'll force them to use their premium bolt on something that's not premium, right?
Oh, like that. There's one more trick. Ooh. They have one more trick.
It could be. No.
They don't. Okay. Whew.
This is a much better thing to cast.
Let's go for a walk in the realms.
Yeah. I feel like we're winning. There is a stick, so this is something that is castable. I mean, I guess they could be holding full control to be a troll, but... Attack with Pony?
I think so.
And play the warrior, I think. That's a big card.
Heck is that thing?
You can, for 2
1
mana,
damage to
do
any
a damage.
Target. Okay. So we can kill it by putting the bow on something with 2 power, like the shield mate thingy. Or yeah, because when it dies, we get a creature, right?
I like putting it on the Realm Walker for now. and then next turn we can
okay.
crack the stronghold, and it'll become a 4/6, and then we can fight them.
Oh, Trixie. Okay.
We probably take 5 here, but then we can also attack later, which is fine.
Okay.
We know that there is some sort of stick that they're able to cast on our turn, which is that last card in their hand. It wouldn't have been the creature. So it's not, and it's not a run amok because that's an attacking a creature situation. Oh no, that's the worst thing that could have happened. Oh.
Not the worst thing that could happen.
Interesting.
Oh no, now they have a 6/5. Now would be a good time for red land.
Agreed, it would be a really good time for red land. Do you want to chump it with a shield berserker? I think the answer is yes.
I mean, maybe we're supposed to take those blocks while we can before it all falls apart, right?
I agree.
Before they found a way to give it trample or sweep things or whatever.
Oof. Yeah, I was really hoping to do the thing there.
Well, we probably still need to put counters on stuff, right? So that we can possibly brawl the next brawl and bow at some point.
Yeah, we want to put the counter here and here. We have vigilance. Are we willing to trade the Vandal for both of the Fallens? I think the answer is yes.
Oh yeah. I think. I mean, it has been holding it down. Who knows?
Well, the reason that we care about it being held down is so they can't produce more free 1/1s. If we get rid of that, then I think we're okay with it.
Yeah.
We still have Pegasus in return. Yeah, I think we just sit. We're at 22, so now we can definitely take a hit for 6.
We're gonna lose the 1/1.
We are?
To the
Oh, I forgot
ghost ability?
I forgot this does any target. I thought it was player. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, he's letting us block with it. Should we just do that?
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, I like that. We take 1 to the face, but that's better than taking 6 to the face and then losing the creature, right? Anyway. Smart. Yep. TGB's too smart for me.
Not true.
With the bow, we could offer double blocks. I'm worried about.
And then ugh.
If they have a removal spell, we're in trouble.
Big trouble.
Honestly, we could try to race them.
It's close. It's really close.
Because we've got them on. They'll only attack us twice if they don't have removal for the pony.
That's true. Is there any argument for just brawling down the Usher now? Or we could move the bow. But, I mean, that's still, like, if they remove it, we just have to move it back next turn. It's not very good.
Well, leaving it on the pony means we play around Demon Bolt, another one.
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm wondering if brawling the Usher is just what we should do.
Okay.
I don't know.
I could get behind that and hope that they don't go too wide.
Yep.
And then I think
because
go ahead.
We can just barely race the 6/5, but if they get in with the Usher and make 1 or 2 creatures, maybe we can.
Yep. We're definitely taking it this time. Next time we might choose to block because it'll hold these things back for an extra 2 turns. Ooh, yeah, there are 2 things in the format that will kill our guy, and that's it. Found it. Divine Verdict or whatever is what I was thinking. Oh no. Okay, well, we definitely gotta take it now.
Should have held that last planes, but no, I think we needed all of it at one point.
Didn't we equip?
Yeah, I think we needed all of it. It's hard to remember.
Are we chumping here?
I don't think so.
Close. A red
It's
land
fine.
is the best.
Yeah, just draw a mountain. Easy. Easy.
And not our tapped one, please.
I'd even take that.
Oh no.
Well, we got our chump blocker.
Yep, got our chump blocker. Should we suit it up onto...
Wait, if we block with the Vandal and... If the Vandal has the bow and we block with the 2/2 and the 4/6...
Yeah.
They can't kill both.
Yeah, I think we put it on the 2/2 to play around Bolt.
Okay. Okay, they can kill... No? 5. Yeah, they can't kill both. Okay.
Yes, we would take some extra damage from, like, the longbow. Yanks, thank you so much. Huge donation. Big Ben, thank you so much for the resub. That's awesome. Thank you, hon. If they have Bolt... Yeah, so if they have no cards in hand, if they have another Bolt in addition to the Squash, the Tundra, and the first Bolt, and the Divine Verdict, then we got.
Rip. Seeker! Quick, give Seeker haste.
Quick!
Get it, Seeker! Let's go! Let's go! Do we put the bow on it to make sure, to give it the best chance of surviving a turn?
I think not, because then we don't have great blocks for the high goal next turn still.
Okay. That makes sense. You're right.
If they top deck more removal, though, not a lot we can do about it. And they're more likely to kill the Mahjong anyway, I guess. Just don't draw removal for a turn. Come on. That's okay.
It's not great, but it's okay. They're at 7-2. This attack is scary for them.
Oh, maybe I should have moved the bow first. No, it's fine. Do you think that they'll risk the mob?
I don't know.
I think they...
There's only one way to find out.
I think this
They don't know about our color, right?
No, they don't. But it's also pretty clear, I think. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's extra fine. I'm not gonna risk the Scald, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and just squash this idiot. Thoughts?
Instant speed or like when?
There are a couple of white combat tricks.
We could do like maybe their upkeep is the right timing to make them spend mana on their turn. But I guess if it's a combat trick that pumps, we don't want them to use it on their turn.
Agreed. Yeah, I think we just do it.
Also, we don't want them to get the free crew for the longboat on their turn.
Also agree. What is this last card? They can crew it in response. But we've
Spin the wheel, bro.
We've already passed our combat.
We did it! We killed the 6/5!
We did. And now we drop the Scald, and it is a bright and shiny new day.
Reveal 4 land.
No, shush, there's not that many lands left in our deck.
I always ask for it because then I won't get it.
Oh my god, the first 2 cards were land. I was gonna be so mad.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, they're at 7. Should we just slam these cards? Or play around? Oh, I guess we can play around Doomscar.
I mean, we can't play around much because of the way that Showdown is worded. They'll just wait another turn unless we're going to attack them and pressure them.
Should we play something that will kill them? Because they only have 2 blockers right now.
Yep. We should play something.
Play this just in case.
I mean, yeah. Should have played it before the land.
Well, that's because I thought we weren't going to play it, so I...
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I kind of want to get them, but don't Magda to the boat. The boat is don't attack with the 2 creatures, but the Vandal and the 3/4. Maybe we want to go. Maybe they want to rumble.
The Vandal trades with the boat. Is that okay?
I think so.
I also think that's maybe fine, only because the only out they have for as many creatures as we have on the board, I think, is exactly like Doomscar. And so for killing the boat and forcing them to do stuff, then I think it's fine.
Boat down.
Also, like double run amok might kill us.
We can like super block that, right?
Yeah. We can try to.
I think we can. I believe in us.
Yay!
Victory!
Goodness, you're
Look
way
at that.
You're way better at sealed than I am at constructed. To be sure.
Only because I've had lessons the last 2 weeks in a row. And I got the bonus video, the members only video. So I'm picking up all the tips, you know? I'm getting all the tips. Oh, it's the Turkish developer. The Turkish developer in chat says they're the reason. I understand now. I realize. It's true. We were 0-2 pre-Turkish developer. We're undefeated with Turkish developer.
Just good luck. I doubt it, but our viewership has gone up a little bit in the last little while, guys. So if you guys don't know CGB, make sure you guys give him a follow. We'll post a link in the channel. He is my constructed counterpart, and he's a fantastic content creator both here on Twitch and on YouTube. So please, guys, go click that link and show our co-host some love.
And if you're first time here, you hit that follow button and get more sweet, limited content from Mtgnerdgirl.
Heck yeah.
I don't need to ask. You're going to keep.
Yeah, why not? Looks good to me.
Will the day come when we just don't draw the land we need? Not this day.
And if you guys missed the beginning of this with CGB, actually, it'll be on YouTube as well tomorrow.
Nice. And I saw on YouTube, but it didn't occur to me until I read what you posted. Like, you've gone from like 5,000 to 7,000 followers really fast.
Yeah, it's been pretty quick for sure.
Nice to see. Nice to see.
Yeah, I was really excited about it. A lot of that was due to your help, for sure.
I've got some Maniac fans who are down for learning how to limited, and especially now that they're actually doing competitive limited again on MTG Arena, I think the market might turn up for limited content at last. You know,
that frostbite was a little rude.
That was very rude.
I think we want to verdict that. You think?
I think so. I don't know how else we're gonna manage it.
I guess I could have. Yeah, we should have foretold it just in case they cast something, but I was thinking that they would suit it up.
Yeah, they might have seen through that if they I don't know. Especially if you manually tap for it, they might be like, oh, they have that card.
Let's hope they don't have anything else to progress the board here with 2 mana. I'm gonna save the green source.
Green?
Sure, well, we could play the Shieldmate and play the green, but I think I'd rather just play the Braggart into like Skeld.
I mean, yeah, they don't have a board right now. Go for it. At first I was like, you're a maniac. You draw the green. You don't even want to play it.
Well, if we had more green cards, I would.
Yep. After thinking about it for a second, I'm with you.
They have 3 snows. Got some scary stuff.
So my blood on the snow spidey senses are tingling, but why did they enchant? Oh, that wasn't a snowland before, was it? I don't know. But I am wondering if they have the board wipe blood on the snow.
Yeah. I mean, if they're red-green, it's really tough to do a double pip card.
Yeah. I guess proceed as you see best.
Well, I think we can attack. They're not blocking. It would let them attack us back, but I think that's a fine race as well. They can't block because we just pump it and win if they choose to. And then we just cast this. And they've already thrown away their Vandal, so that's fine.
Whew. Now we can't foretell for the off the showdown, right? I don't think we can.
We cannot.
Yeah. You have to foretell from your hand. All right, so that thing's getting bolted.
Yep, I agree with this. We are putting a lot of our eggs into this Bogard basket, but I'm also okay with that. They have 1 card in hand.
That's a heck of a Bogart. And we've got 4 more creatures.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. It's a bloodbath. He's broken in half.
They do have a lot of snowland, so they can make that thing indestructible.
Okay.
That doesn't stop them from having to sacrifice it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get that thing exiled in a turn or two. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, so I think we go here, put the counter. They won't be able to do anything about it, which is nice.
Oh my gosh. No, girl, stop. He has a family.
He has a family? Oh my goodness. They can make it indestructible, so that's fine. I'm thinking we want to put the counters onto something else. Should we play the Fall the Imposter and start like making a token larger and then it forces them to sacrifice that thing in 2 turns?
Yeah. Totally.
Let's put the first one on the Maja to play around the oops. Oh, it already had a counter. Oops, never mind. That was dumb. I was thinking the 3 -3/3 spell.
Yep.
But this is fine. We're doing
way
great.
down. I guess Frostbite is really likely with all their snow permanents. Oh yeah, they still have to chump block the big critter or they die from the attack, so.
Well, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 snowland. So that this thing can become a 5, 6, 7. 7 toughness indestructible.
Still has to take the bump from the Boggart.
Yep. They only have 1 black source, but they have the snow. I think I don't attack with everything.
Huh.
Because if they feed the serpent, our Bogart, and then they can eat the Maja.
I don't know what that card does.
Feed the serpent exiles. It's instant speed, 4 mana.
Oh yeah. I know. Okay, it's the double black exile card. Gotcha.
Yep. And they're gonna have to get rid of this troll soon enough anyway, so I kind of think that we just don't. Oh.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa. That's a beefy troll.
Yep. So they had a pump spell instead, which is also fine. Their troll goes away next turn.
They drew something to keep it alive.
They did indeed. And it stops us from killing them too. So their card can become 5 power. So we could play the second Fallen. Put the counter onto the Joran.
Okay.
suit him up because he'll get he. How much damage is this if they decide to block Maja? Actually, we could put it on the Maja. And then if they can't really block it, they just eat the Jorah and take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. That's close.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm nervous.
I probably should have just played the Pretender, called it a day. I think we can hold back here. Next turn, when we get a counter on the Jorah, they'll be out of reach if he casts anything. Awkward spot.
The Jorah? Is that Jorn?
Jorn, yeah, sorry.
Jon Snow. Jon Snow.
Okay.
That is a problem. Trades for something.
It gets Death Touch.
It's a lot of mana, though.
Yeah. And they certainly have enough mana. But then they don't have enough to pump this, and that's also fine.
Uh-huh. I'm getting so nervous because it looks like you're going to put a +1/+1 counter on their creature.
Oh, yeah?
You're playing with my feelings.
Where do these counters go? We can also crack the land now.
Yeah.
And if they
they
block the two biggest things, they take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We can also just play the Pretender and play the land.
Yeah, and then we just pass.
Yeah, and then next turn they lose a big thing, and then we crush.
And then they draw Blood on the Snow, and we cry like small children.
Yeah, you know, that stuff.
Because then their guy becomes indestructible?
Oh my god. Well, does that 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I don't think they have enough mana. Oh, they do. And they get something back. Okay, all right, I'm ready. There you go. They drew Blood in the Snow, but just didn't have the guts to go through with it.
They, miscounted their mana. They thought they couldn't save their creature. We were definitely playing very conservatively there, but I think that was okay.
From 0-2, we have climbed from the basement to the edge of 6 winds.
Deep, dark basement. Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to play Among Us with Gina. Yay!
I think she wants to play. I'm gonna poke her as soon as we're done with this run, see what she wants to do. I think she does. She was talking about it all of this week. Like, I haven't played so long.
Murder friend.
All right.
Let's murder people.
Yeah.
Is this the first time we have easy decisions?
We're gonna lose. Guaranteed.
Are we on the play? No. Sad. Okay. Yeah. Let's go Die Hard Bird.
No mana issues. Easy death. Guaranteed.
Aggressive plays.
All right, I'm keeping track. How many lands are we going to draw in a row? We're at 2 already.
Our couple of losses were pretty floody, so...
Oh, that's a card, though.
Do you think we should wait on him and just play Jorah for now? So yes. It's less likely to get removed. Although, these colors don't remove cards very well.
I think it's God of Winter, because we might be able to use the extra mana, because we do have a Snowland.
I was literally about to say that. You took the words right out of my mouth. Love it.
You taught me well.
And he's just a bigger threat, and we're ahead right now. And there's always a chance they just play like a 4-drop dude, and we ult it and just kill them.
Be nice, you're playing against a child. They do have child in their name. Do you play differently against a child, or do you just ruthlessly crush as you're supposed to?
I do play a little bit differently at tournaments against children. What do we want to do?
I crush. I don't know.
Do we want to bolt the mentor? Play.
So we have the Veil, which can untap. If we bolt, we have 2 mana after combat, but we don't have anything to do with it. So I don't know. I mean, they might not block, but I think they will.
Maybe we just go with the bird for now.
Okay.
And then we can...
Yeah, Realm Walker hopefully helps us do more double spell shenanigans.
Warrior. And then we can just Shimmer Veil for green? We have another white on top.
Yeah, feeling green.
Yeah, we could have foretold the bolt. But again, they don't have great ways to remove cards in those colors. So
What are you talking about? Their deck's 5 color. They have the World Tree.
That's true.
Make sure we play the Snowlands in case we untap with Jorn.
Yep. We have a lot of warriors in our deck. I'm pretty tempted to play the Vandal, but not yet.
I think I would play the Vandal.
Okay. So we play Vandal first and see what's on top.
If there's a chance we attack, then tap the Snowlands to do it.
Well, I probably don't tap the red.
Yeah, not the red. The green. Oops.
Now I'm floating.
But it's okay. We hit. It worked. Calculated.
Oh. So we could attack with the Jorah
and Demon
and Bolt?
And Demon Bolt. Yes, we can.
So do we just want to attack with everything? We trade with the 1/1, but that's probably okay. Just attack with the far left 3.
And are we bolting before the Bogger blocks, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
I love it. They trade for the Jorn, but Jorn did the job. We cheated on mana. It is just a 3/3 at the end of the day. Oh no! That's fine. That's fine. I'm actually really happy about that. If they're going to remove something, that card did its job.
So we resolve here, and then we bolt this thing.
CGB's logic is kind of sus. Hey! Doing my best out here. Content is hard. Talking about Magic for hours is hard.
And we have a pretty wide board, and we know we have a bolt on top, and we still have the Walker. We got 2 free warriors off the top of the deck. Is really cool. Also, if we get a land on the top, we could attack with the Seeker and then reshuffle our deck.
Oh yeah. This is a big turn. They need something to go right here. That's a good card.
It is. Okay, so they're tapped out though.
There's the land.
So do you think we should shuffle the library away?
Yes.
So let's attack with this. Allow them to block. This is a plains, right? So we will tap these 2.
I think we forgot the Birdo. It's okay.
We did forget the Birdo, yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
I was too
calculated.
Busy trying to make sure. Oh my gosh, again? Another one?
Too busy popping off.
Yeah, but we get it. That was a great trade, right? We thinned the deck, and it replaced itself with a free card out of the deck, basically.
Opponent has access to all 5 colors now.
Yeah, a little annoying.
Oh my goodness. The lands are happening again. It's happening again.
Yes, it is happening again. I like attacking with the Seeker again anyway.
Yep.
If they trade us, I'm also fine with that. Or if they...
I love how we're still not attacking with the bird.
No, I forgot.
Chat will never let you forget this.
I forgot. I'm just trying to...
We're playing around hasty 1 toughness creatures, okay? Look, if we had attacked with the bird, there is no way Showdown of the Skulls would be on top of the library right now. That's just the way it works. That's how Magic works.
I am indeed concerned that they've got 1 green give hexproof, but they didn't, so that's good. And now we have Showdown of the Skulls. Like, I played it all. Like, if I had attacked with the bird, we wouldn't have had it.
Exactly. The Shuffler would have known. The Shuffler would have punished. Shuffler only rewards slightly suboptimal play. That's why streamers do what they do. Such as playing that land before revealing cards with Showdown.
Yeah.
You know, just slightly suboptimal to get the Shuffler bonus.
Oh my goodness, right? We're getting punished too.
And punished.
Only a little punished. Should we just save the Seeker? And yeah, I'll save the Seeker so we can get things onto the bird, right?
Watch the bird get ambushed now.
Probably. Oh my gosh. And we drew the tapped land too, just to punish me even more.
Yeah.
That's
just to get us.
Fine. Oh, that's a fair amount of damage you have there. 4, 5, 6.
You can always blame me. I made you to basically start streaming early on my channel, and you know, listening to me for that long, it sucks your brain cells. No, People don't realize.
I'm too tired.
Listening to my voice is known to put people to sleep. Ask anyone on YouTube.
Okay, that's fine. So here.
Oh yeah, this raptor is getting some gains.
Getting swole.
Let's go. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, that is green. Should we put it on the raptor? Or should we put it on like...
Raptor has been waiting for this moment. I don't know. I mean, I trust you on this one. Like, you seem to know where you want to put counters. My brain just melts at this point. When you hover over the opponent's creature, so I do get scared. It's good content. It wakes me up every time with mild heart attacks.
Just a little sweat.
Oh my gosh, this bird is amazing.
And it'll be even more amazing after. Because we can
Die hard pigeon.
Die hard
Let's
pigeon.
Go.
It is Die Hard Bird. The art is insane. Like, not good insane, but just like, why is there explosions happening?
Why not? Why not? I'm kind of wondering if it's, and Boofy might be able to answer this, is it a take on like a World War II poster or something where there was like an explosion and a jet flying out of it? I think it's like an old video game cover or a poster or something.
I'm scared of like pump spells is really the only thing. So I think this is a good double block, which forces the issue.
Okay.
And then, like, if they have double pump spell, that's what, 8, 9, that's still 12 damage, right? So I think we do need to block something. I don't think the answer is no blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Top gun.
I like forcing them to do a thing.
Please don't kill my bird. All of my eggs are in this basket.
Oh my gosh, look at what's on top of our deck.
It is a warrior? Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh,
You're
popping
right.
off.
That is oh my gosh. And it comes out for free?
And we get a +1/+1 counter when we play it! That voice wouldn't get annoying.
We are way too excited. And then on our turn, we kill something with the imposter.
And we squash something else sometime.
Yeah, and then we squash something else. I like it.
Wait, do we want to squash something now? Extra counter.
Maybe.
Maybe we should have squashed that recluse. Put him on 3. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know if the counter is worth it. I think we have them at 12. I think I just want to see what they do.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
Because we don't want to put it on the bird, because if, you know, he's big enough.
I'm excited. I want 10 power for the bird. Like, I just want it to break that double digits, you know? Why am I a Timian limited? I would scold myself for saying these things in constructed.
All right, I'm gonna kill the Bogard now. If they have a pump spell, at least we get it out of their hand on their turn, not on our turn to combat trick us. And then we kill this thing.
Caca! Caca!
Yeah, I think Caca is correct.
Do we want to use Stronghold on Magga and Birdie?
What removal could they have? I feel like birds...
Okay, it probably should go on the 2/2. Yeah. I'm just obsessed with the bird at this point.
Oh, I also probably should have played a land, but, you know, details.
No. This is for the shuffler. Oh my gosh, are we going for 7 wins? Oh my goodness.
We're certainly going to try. Climb out of this 0-2 hole that we put ourselves in. Are we on to final boss music, guys?
It is. It is. I've got my final boss music going, so don't worry about me.
It's just in your head?
No. I actually have been rocking out to my Spotify list this whole time.
Ooh. Win or lose, guys, this is the last game. Can we do it? If we win this, that would... So our first 2 weeks was what, 7 wins and 6 wins? So technically, if we win this, we qualify. If this was the event, right? We would qualify. Which is kind of the whole premise of tonight.
This is my last streamed game of Magic the Gathering this week, no matter what happens.
I guess it is Thursday, huh?
Yep.
Taking a while. Started the boss music too early. Okay, I saved the better boss music till the end.
So it is a meme, like on Thursday, I used to always title my Thursday stream my last stream ever this week.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So this isn't
just right. I mean, it's got 2 colors. You've kept monocolor in this event, so.
Question is do we want to like fix? It has to be green, right?
I think you could make a case for slow rolling it.
I think so too, because we could then always do the bolt if we don't draw anything else. It gives us 2 extra turns, so we can go turn 2, shield mate, and then turn 3, foretell bolt. Okay, now I'm far more interested in the red. Oops, because Skeld will help us hit the green source too, right?
Yep.
Wolf is so good.
Everyone has it too. Everyone but us.
Right? So red.
Yep. Yeah, I'm feeling that.
I feel like we do this one. We can do it! Come on, team!
I don't know. This one's sketch. Opponent has a lot of cards.
Yeah, they do. Oh, we have to probably kill the Raven, huh?
Yep.
But that's okay. I actually think, should we just put the Demon Bolt upside down and then kill both of them?
Is there any reason, is there anything bad that happens if we try to do it on their turn? Because we could just do it to both now and attack. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Boom, swept him.
And then next turn we could Scald and just kind of get back onto the board.
Yep.
I'm interested in also getting the Shieldmate into the yard whenever possible because of Vandal.
Yep. Yep. Okay. All right, Showdown. I think it's time for Showdown to do its business. Watch no green. Watch no green. Calling it. Because if I call it, it won't happen.
That's okay.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh,
We still have a lot of plays next turn. We can Bogard and Pickaxe and get 2 counters. We still have good blocks here.
The Pickaxe, which was cut and then put back in.
I almost
Because we
wanted to
cut too
play
hard.
Pickaxe that turn and attack because it incentivizes them to want to block, which gets the thing into the yard, which I'm fine with. I'm okay with this.
What's their graveyard play? They could have the snow card that comes back from the graveyard, right?
Snow card.
Okay. Yeah, there's like king something or other.
You're talking about the
snow
rare?
creature. Yeah.
This
We
is
don't. No, I think it's an uncommon.
This is admittedly a really long time to not draw a green source in our deck.
Do we want to get that treasure then?
I mean, I think we play
Oh, we
it,
gotta play that, yeah.
but I don't think we equip it because I think I would rather have the Bogard on board.
Yep.
Separator. It's a little sad. But we still have one more turn too. Oh, that's the worst.
Rip token.
That's the worst.
4/1/1. I mean, we traded our free 1/1 for a card. It's okay.
Yep, that's true. Oh no, I really need to attack with that.
This is getting absurd. I guess we have a good turn. Remember, we get +1/+1 counters if we play them on our turn.
Yeah. So I think you're right. We should go ahead and just bolt it
Yep.
and just hope they don't have a Feed the Serpent. I mean, it's sealed, so we're not playing around a bolt or anything, so I want to put it on the pony. And this
Bang.
also means that we're very likely to be able to use the Pickaxe next turn, either on the Flyer or the Bogart. Because the Bogart will be a 6/6 if we put the Pickaxe on it.
There's the king. Oh my goodness. All right. Come on, green mana. We also want to get that king exiled.
If at all possible, to blockers. Oh no, they have a trick? What's your trick?
They can just bring it back.
Oh, that's true. But they can't do it now. So that's okay.
That's right.
I like playing the Seeker here.
Yeah?
So that
I mean,
way
I'm worried that we're not going to get to boast with it because we don't have the green. I'm scared. Okay, okay.
well, the Pickaxe can go on to something. Also, we have 9 green sources in our deck. Oh, I guess.
No! Okay, we got to get the fall going. We need the fall.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, this is interesting. If they sacrifice the coil to try to stop us from attacking with the courser, we can squash the coma.
Okay, so they probably... Oh, this is actually good. You're right. So I agree. So what we do is, what if they have +1? I don't think so. They would have done something last turn. So we attack with both, right? And
I
then
think so.
They probably block with the serpent and sack the snake. Yeah. And then in response to the sack trigger, we squash it.
Yeah, baby. What a draw.
Right? And then they...
Come on. Do it. I don't know about you. My final boss music just kicked in. Wait, what happened?
I was short of mana.
Not anymore, though. Oh, but it's indestructible. Okay, put a stop on their upkeep. Yeah.
So is it like... I don't have to do that much in limited. Is it like that?
Yep. Yeah.
Or does it need to be red?
And now... No, you're good. You're good. It's going to put the trigger on the stack, then we squash.
Oh. I think this is the first time I've beat the snake in limited.
We haven't beaten it yet.
If we beat it.
We have not beaten it yet. No. Oh, don't God. You dare. Don't you...
No! We tried so hard. Well, we used this exiles, so...
I mean, we're not gonna... Gosh, I don't think we're gonna get there, but we have to try. It's too far away now.
I can't believe we got stroked. Oh God, that card's not so good and limited. I mean, it's good if you've got a giant snake you want to protect, I guess. I did think we were going to be able to do it that last turn. I forgot we weren't going to have the mana. I'm so used to having guys on the field. Ooh, that's not good. If they don't attack here, though... Oof, okay, they are attacking.
Wait. Oh, man. Yeah. Could we have sacrificed the treasure to play the Vandal and then played the squash that turn? Because it's a... Yeah, we did have that mana. Oh my gosh, we missed it.
What would the Vandal have killed?
It's a changeling. We could cast squash for 2.
Yeah, but the stroke would still work.
But they were tapped out.
What were they?
They were tapped out that turn, yes. Oh, we missed that. Oh, it was still indestructible. That's true. Never mind.
Yeah, we would have had to do it all pre-combat, right? I thought we would have had the mana to do it in response. Oh, gosh.
Oh, son of a biscuit, they've got a reach creature now, too. They've got it all.
Yeah. So... I think what we do here is we attack with the Seeker, get a green source.
Okay.
And that's gonna have to... The snake will get exiled eventually. Oh no, we don't have a green source to get the Oh God, I thought it was colorless.
Yeah, that's not gonna work out.
How have we not drawn a green? We have 16 cards left in our deck.
It was bound to happen eventually.
Apparently.
It was bound to happen eventually.
Oh, so we were one mana off pre-combat to get that. That was close.
We got wrecked. We got mythic wrecked again by Coma.
Okay, so I'm 0 for 3 against Coma right now. Every time it has resolved, I have died.
I'm pretty sure there was a Twitter post and like nobody was able to claim they had ever beaten a resolved Coma.
I mean, at least it's a mythic and not a stupid rare, like a dream trawler. Blech. And if we had a green source and we could have resolved the fall a couple of turns sooner, you know,
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe we would have still been something.
Yeah, there was a turn where we used our green to play something else, and if we had played fall,
yep,
they would have had to hold back their Coma for a few turns, and things could have been different. Oh, hi. Where you been? What you doing?
Where you been? So this thing has trample now, so we actually have to Vandal, right?
I think. Oh my gosh, it's so sad.
Oh.
I mean, we're just dead anyway, right? They tap. I don't know.
So what happens if we try to trick them? We fall the imposter first.
Okay.
We're dead with so many dudes. So I'm hoping, I don't know what I'm hoping.
That they don't block.
If they don't block, but even then we die to all of their 3/3s.
Yeah, I don't know what we're hoping. We're hoping that the end boss wasn't so end bossy.
Yeah, because then even then we have only 2 blockers. End boss too strong.
Rip.
Mario death sound music.
Freaking card, man. Oh my god. And that they had to have the disdainful stroke too. It wasn't enough to coma us. They had to have the stroke. And we had to just have mana that wasn't good enough, right?
Yeah, we were short 1 mana. So technically, guys, if this was the event, what are we looking at here? Where did I put the website? We didn't qualify, right? In best of 1, you need to go 7 wins. Apparently I have lost.
I think what I've learned is that I need to just keep re-rolling entry fees until I hit a coma.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's the whale play.
But 6 wins, we got our money back, plus we built our collection. We got an extra 6 packs, so not too shabby. I hope this video helped you guys build your deck for your open, right? The limited open CGB. You're gonna play, right, for the alternate art at least?
Now I have to. I'm priced in for the content.
It's a pretty nice art. I think you will like it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna love it. Plus 3 weeks. You showing me what to do. I think I might be able to put a few counters on a Battlefield Raptor and show people what's up.
Absolutely. All right, guys, so if you're watching this on YouTube, if you enjoyed the content, please hit the follow button. Also, I'll put a link to CGB's channel, although most of you, I'm sure, came from CGB's channel. But make sure you guys check that out, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, and also, I think, are you posting our Bachelorette on your channel for YouTube?
Oh, actually, I don't believe the music was set up for it.
Okay, no worries. I was just going to tell them that they can go find our other co-op there if you had it. So thank you guys again for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! I'd like to give a special thank you for those of you who've signed up for our Patreon. It means a ton. I'd like to give a special thank you to those of you who have signed up for our Patreon. I couldn't make this content without you. Also to Cool Stuff Inc. and KMC Sleeves for supporting the channel as well. Definitely check them out and use our discount codes to support the channel.